3B on worksheet 7.3. Ready? All right, let's complete the square. Let's take out, first of all, let's figure out what the missing, how do you complete the square? You got the minus 10x, you add a missing box, you subtract a missing box, you bump the minus 3 to the end. Completing the square. This is like the second level of completing the squares because it has that coefficient out front, that dilation. So the next step we did in class in red, because it was like a red flag, like this is what's new about it. You take the 5 and you separate it from the x squared. When you do that, you're also separating it from the 10. So you have a negative 2x there. You're factoring a 5 away from 10. And since 5 times 2 is 10, that's where that little 2x comes from. Plus the box, minus the box, minus 3. Now keep in mind that this box will be different than it was before with the first level of completing the square. That's the part that's going to be a little bit new. So next, you leave the 5 out front. And, oh, actually, I'm not ready for this yet, but let's go ahead and complete the square. What's the missing part here when you take half of 2 and square it? 1 squared is 1. Here's the mistake. Adding 1, subtracting 1. That blue one is wrong because we didn't really add 1 here. We added 1 times what? 5. So we actually added 5 to the problem, so we need to take away 5 to keep the equation balanced. You'll know if you did this wrong if you go to graph the two and they don't produce the same parabola. If you make that mistake right there of putting a 1 here, the two graphs will be different. They won't produce the same parabola. Okay? So from here on out, it's basically the same as it was before. We need to merge the leftovers here. Negative 8. And then on the inside, this is the part that some people are still struggling with, but I'm going to try to simplify it. You see this x? Write it there without the squared. You see this minus sign? Write it right there. Remember when we took half of 2? Put it right there, and you're done. I've completed the square, and I've written that general form parabola in vertex form. What is its vertex, in case they ever ask? Is it right or left 1? Right 1, down 8. That would be the vertex. That concludes that problem. Work out.